Have you ever gotten an invitation that says RSVP and wondered what it really means, or where it even came from? It's more than just four letters. It's a piece of social history that completely changed how we plan parties. Let's dive into it. Believe it or not, the story of the RSVP starts in the royal court of France. Way back in the 1600s, with King Louis XIV, the famous Sun King. His palace at Versailles was the center of the universe for French high society. He threw extravagant balls, dinners and events almost daily. But there was a problem. He had no idea who was actually going to show up. Imagine trying to prepare a feast for a king, but you don't know if you're feeding 50 people or 500. It was chaotic. To bring some order to this chaos, the French aristocracy developed a system. They began sending out beautiful, handwritten notes to their guests. At the bottom of these notes, they started writing "Répondez s'il vous plaît." This is the French phrase that RSVP is an acronym for, and it literally translates to "respond, if you please." It was a polite, yet firm, request for a reply. This wasn't just about counting heads for catering. It was a matter of respect and etiquette. Replying showed you valued the host's invitation and effort. Not replying was seen as incredibly rude. This French custom of répondez s'il vous plaît was so elegant and practical that it quickly caught on with the upper classes across Europe, especially in England, during the 19th century. As British society became more formalized with its own complex social rules, the RSVP became a standard feature on invitations for everything from debutante balls to afternoon teas. It was a sign of good breeding and proper manners. If you received an invitation with RSVP, you were expected to send a written reply, usually on your own personal stationery, confirming whether or not you would attend. Then the tradition crossed the Atlantic to America in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. As the United States saw the rise of a new wealthy class, the Vanderbilts, the Astors, the Rockefellers, they wanted to emulate the sophisticated manners of the European aristocracy. They adopted French customs in fashion, food, and of course, etiquette. Emily Post, the legendary American authority on etiquette, cemented the importance of the RSVP in her 1922 book, Etiquette in Society, in Business, in Politics, and at Home. She made it clear to all Americans responding to an invitation is non-negotiable. It's a fundamental pillar of being a good guest. Now, fast forward to today. The world has changed dramatically. We've moved from handwritten notes on parchment to paper invitations, then to phone calls, and now to emails, text messages, and digital invites. But even in our fast-paced digital world, that little four-letter acronym, RSVP, has survived. It's still on our wedding invitations, our birthday party emails, and our Facebook event pages. Why? Because the core reason for its existence is more important than ever. Planning an event, whether it's a massive wedding or a small backyard barbecue, takes time, money, and effort. The host needs to know how much food to order, how many chairs to set up, and how much space they need. That simple act of clicking, attending, or sending a quick text saying "we'll be there" is the modern-day version of sending that formal, handwritten note back in the 17th century. So the next time you see RSVP on an invitation, remember you're taking part in a tradition that's hundreds of years old, started in the court of a French king, and more importantly, remember to respond. It's the kindest, most respectful thing you can do for your host. Thanks so much for watching and learning a bit of social history with me today. If you enjoyed this, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more stories behind our everyday lives. See you in the next one.